God says, "This will happen in your house soon. I am trying to alert you, begging you for just a few seconds. Listen to me now. Stop everything and listen. Do not scroll. Do not click away. If you leave now, you may miss the very thing you've been praying for, the very miracle I've prepared for your house. Something is about to shift in your home. I am speaking directly to your heart, your spirit, your pain, and your deepest need. You are not here by accident. I've brought you here because something divine is already in motion, and if you turn away too soon, you may lose what I've been getting ready for you." Comment Amen if your spirit says yes to this. My child, I am not distant. I am not silent. I am speaking right now. I have seen what's been happening in your house, the tension, the silence, the tears when no one was looking, the prayers whispered through clenched teeth. You've been asking me, God, when? And now, I am answering. I am telling you with urgency, this will happen in your house soon. I need you to stay with me. I am not just trying to get your attention. I am begging you, because what's coming cannot be missed. What is this that will happen? Healing, restoration, a return of peace. I am coming into your house to silence the chaos that has been trying to take over, the spirit of confusion, of division, of fear that has been swirling through the walls. I am driving it out. This is not a vague word. This is not for someone else. This is for you, your house, your family, your life. I am not speaking of a distant blessing. I am speaking of something that will knock on your door, step into your living room, and settle into your atmosphere. This is why the enemy has been fighting you so hard. This is why your family has been under pressure, why the relationships in your home feel strained or cold. The enemy senses what I am about to do, but I need you to listen. I need you to stop doubting, to stop replaying what went wrong, and start making room for what I am about to make right. This is not just about breakthrough. This is about divine intervention inside your very walls. If you believe this is for you, comment 1111 now. Let your faith speak louder than your fear. I am stepping into the places that have been closed off, the rooms filled with arguments, the kitchens where silence has grown louder than love, the bedrooms where sleep no longer brings rest. I am moving there. I am healing there. You thought the fight was just natural, but it's been spiritual. You thought it was just stress, but it's been a battle for the soul of your household, and I have not been blind to it. I have been preparing a move that will change everything. Your prayers have not gone unheard. Every tear on your pillow, every time you cried for your child, every time you felt like giving up, I was there. You didn't see me, but I was standing guard. I was fighting battles in the spiritual realm that your eyes could not see. You felt abandoned, but you were being protected. The delay was not denial, it was preparation. I have been preparing your house for something sacred. You are about to see things shift. Where there was strife, there will be peace. Where there was coldness, warmth will return. Where there was rebellion, submission to love will rise. Where there was emptiness, joy will overflow. My hand is not too short to reach your family. My power is not too weak to restore your marriage, your children, your home. I specialize in resurrection. And yes, I can resurrect what you thought was long gone. I have chosen your house for a testimony. Others will see what I do and know that I am still the God who works wonders. They will ask, how did this change? And you will say, the Lord came into my house, not by your own strength, but by my spirit, not by control, but by surrender, not by luck, but by divine design. This is why I have been nudging you to pray more. This is why I've allowed discomfort, because I needed you to call on me. I needed you to realize that your solution isn't in the world, but in me. And now that you've come close, now that your heart is open, I will not hold back. I will pour out what you could not manufacture. I will do what no therapy, no money, no advice could ever do. But listen closely, I need your agreement. I need your obedience. Clean your house spiritually. Walk through the rooms and speak life. Cancel every curse that's been spoken in anger. Break every generational chain with your mouth. Declare my word in your home. You have the authority. My spirit lives in you. Use it. Don't just wait for me to move. Move with me. Yes, even though the battles have been heavy, you are still favored. You are still protected. My angels are stationed around your dwelling. No weapon formed against your house shall prosper. Not sickness, not betrayal, not fear. You are surrounded by fire that the enemy cannot penetrate. You are my chosen one, and I am not finished with your family story. This is only the beginning. What I start, I finish. I will not leave your house half-healed, half-redeemed, or half-restored. I will complete what I began. You will look back and say, only God could have done this. And you'll be right. Like this video if your heart bears witness to this. It's not for vanity. It's a public declaration that you believe this word is for your home. I am walking through your door. The same door the enemy tried to sneak through, I am now walking through with power and with peace. Prepare the way for me. Make room in your heart, your time, your schedule. Sit with me. Listen to my voice. I don't need perfection. I need presence. Yours. I want to dwell with you, not just visit. I want to make your house a sanctuary. A neuroscientist says, yes, a 9-word script, long buried in government files, can fire up a prehistoric brainwave that pulls money in faster. This breakthrough is already under legal pressure and could disappear any second. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You have cried for change. You've pleaded for peace. I am not ignoring you. I am telling you that what you asked for is already on its way. My spirit is already moving through the cracks in the walls, through the brokenness, through the quiet prayers whispered with shaky breath. I am not distant. I am near. I am in your house. What you've been sensing is real. That stirring, that feeling in your spirit that something is shifting, it's me. I've been knocking, not just on your heart but on your home. I've seen the rooms where laughter used to live. I've seen the places where disappointment settled in instead. But I am not intimidated by mess. I enter chaos and bring order. I walk into silence and speak life. I come into darkness and turn the lights on. I don't need a perfect home. I just need your permission. If your heart is open, comment 222 as a sign that you trust what I'm saying. Your home has been under attack because the enemy fears what I've placed inside of it. He's been trying to divide what I am trying to unite. He's been whispering lies where I've spoken truth. But his time is up. You've been too chosen, too covered, too anointed to be defeated in your own home. I will not let what I've blessed become broken. I will not let what I've joined be torn apart by fear, confusion, or pride. That's why you feel the tension. That's why the battles have gotten louder. Because he's fighting to keep out the very thing I'm sending in peace. I've seen how you've kept praying, even when it felt pointless. I've watched you keep believing, even when your eyes saw no change. That faith, yes, that quiet, trembling, unshaken faith, it has moved heaven. It has activated angels. It has drawn my hand to move. Don't think for a second that your faith has gone unnoticed. I have been watching. I have been storing up every word, every cry, every tear. And now I am releasing what you've been waiting for. But listen, child, I need you to prepare your house, not just your space, but your spirit. Speak peace aloud, even when you feel tension. Bless those under your roof, even when you don't understand their choices. Declare my promises, even when you're standing in lack, because your words will shape the very atmosphere I'm building on. Life and death are in your tongue. Don't agree with the enemy about your home. Agree with me. Say what I say. Call it blessed. Call it healed. Call it restored. I am restoring relationships in your house. Where there has been distance, I am building bridges. Where there has been betrayal, I am pouring out forgiveness. Where there has been bitterness, I am planting grace. You've been thinking some situations are too far gone, too broken to fix, but I am the God of the impossible. I am the one who brings dead things back to life. I don't patch up brokenness, I create newness. What was lost will be found. What was fractured will be whole. Your children are not out of my reach. I know they've wandered. I know you've watched them make choices that break your heart. But I have not let them go. My hand is still on them. Your prayers have wrapped around them like a net they cannot escape. At the right time, I will call them back. I will place people in their path. I will soften their hearts. I will open their eyes. Do not give up on them. Do not stop speaking life over them. Your words are seeds, and a harvest is coming. And you, yes, you reading this, I have not forgotten you either. You've been so focused on keeping everything together that you've neglected your own soul. You've poured out until you're empty. But now, I'm filling you back up. I'm breathing life into your lungs. I'm strengthening your hands. You are not alone in this battle. I am fighting for you. I am surrounding you with my presence. I am lifting the weight off your shoulders. The miracle isn't just something I'm sending, it's something I'm doing through you. You are a vessel for my presence. Your home will become a place where people feel me. When they walk through your door, they will feel peace. They will feel love. They will feel safety. Not because everything is perfect, but because I am there. I will use your house as a sanctuary, a place where my name is honored and my spirit is welcome. Yes, there will be days when the enemy tries to creep back in, but you have authority. You have my name. You have my word. Speak it. Stand on it. Declare it in every room. Anoint your walls. Pray over your doors. Cover your family in scripture. Worship until the atmosphere shifts. Do not accept defeat. Do not bow to fear. I have given you everything you need to stand strong and see the victory unfold before your eyes. This next season will not look like the last. The struggles of yesterday will not carry into tomorrow. I am cutting off the cycles. I am closing the door on generational patterns. The curses stop here. You will be the one to break it. You will be the one who changes the story. You will be the reason your family sees me clearly, because you said yes, because you stayed faithful, because you believed even when it was hard. If you believe breakthrough is coming to your house, keep reading. I am not finished speaking. There is more I want to do, more I want to reveal, more I want to heal. I love your family more than you do. I want your peace more than you crave it. I am the one who knit your household together, and I am the one who will keep it whole. But it is not small to me. Every ounce of belief you've held on to, even when nothing changed around you, has been building something. You think no one sees the private battles, the whispered prayers, the way you walk through the house at night asking me to fix what's broken. I see all of it, I hear all of it, and now I'm answering. Could your brain be the reason you're still broke? Scientists just confirmed a 9-word sentence hidden deep in your subconscious may be blocking money from your life. But now, You can reverse it. Say these 9 words, and wealth starts to follow you starting today. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. What I'm about to do will reach deep into the places no one else knows are hurting. The arguments you've tried to forget, the coldness that's crept between people who used to laugh together, the emptiness that falls over your home like a shadow. I'm shining my light right there. My presence isn't just visiting, it's dwelling. I am making your house a resting place for my peace. I am rebuilding what the enemy thought he destroyed. And I am doing it in such a way that no one else can take the credit. You don't need to fix this on your own. That's not what I'm asking from you. I never told you to carry it all. I never told you to solve what only I can heal. I've been waiting for you to let me in fully, not just in your prayers, but in your pain. I don't want your strength, I want your surrender. I want to come into your house and do what you can't, not because you're weak, but because I'm your father, because I love you enough to step into your storm and calm it with a word. If your heart believes I am speaking to you right now, comment 333 to declare your faith. Some of you are holding on to promises I gave you years ago, promises about your marriage, about your children, about your future. You've waited so long that hope has started to feel like disappointment dressed up in nicer words. But let me remind you, I am not a man that I should lie. I do not speak and then forget. I do not promise and then disappear. If I said it, I will do it. My timing may not match yours, but my word never returns empty. You are about to see promises come to life inside your house. That child you prayed over while they slept, watch me touch their heart. That spouse you've been begging me to reach, watch me soften their spirit. That peace you haven't felt in years, watch me flood your home with it. I am restoring what you thought was permanently damaged. I am healing what the world gave up on. Your house is not forsaken, it is chosen. You've been under attack because of what I've placed inside of your house. There's a calling there, a destiny, a light. The enemy has tried to snuff it out with strife and distraction, but he has failed. You are still here, you are still standing, and I am about to take what the enemy meant for harm and turn it into glory. Your house will be a testimony. People will ask you what changed, and you will say, God walked in. I am bringing laughter back to your home. Not the shallow kind, but the kind that heals wounds. The kind that feels like fresh air after a long storm. I am bringing connection back to your family. Where there's been silence, there will be understanding. Where there's been distance, there will be closeness. My spirit is the great restorer. Nothing is too damaged for me. Nothing is too lost for me. Even the things you've stopped praying for, I haven't. I've also seen the pain you carry from the past. The things that were said, the things that were done under your roof that should have never happened. The betrayal, the abandonment, the broken trust. I see the fear that history will repeat itself. But hear me, I am not allowing the past to steal your future. I am doing a new thing. Not a recycled version of what used to be, something truly new. I will make rivers in your desert. I will make a way in your wilderness. Yes, I will heal you too. I know you've been strong for everyone else, but I want to be strong for you. I want to wrap you in peace when you lie down at night. I want to replace the pressure with my presence. I want to be your rest. I want to remind you that you are not alone, not forgotten, not carrying this burden by yourself. I am your God. I am your shelter. I am the one who never leaves. You don't need a perfect house for me to move. You just need a surrendered one. Invite me into every room. Pray over every bed, every doorway, every space where there has been tension or pain. Speak my name there. Worship in the hallway. Declare peace in the kitchen. Read my word aloud in the living room. Let my presence become the atmosphere, not just in times of crisis, but every day. You will begin to feel it. The shift, the warmth, the lightness. That's me. That's my spirit, settling where fear once lived. That's my love soaking into the walls. That's my peace washing over every troubled space. I'm not only healing the surface, I'm going deep. I'm restoring the foundation. I'm making this house my dwelling, and everything not of me must go. The enemy won't like it. He may try to stir things up one more time. But don't fear. You are not defenseless. You are surrounded. My angels are stationed at your doors. My blood covers your home. My power shields every person inside. Walk through your house knowing this. You are protected. You are favored. And no weapon formed against your home will succeed. This is the season of redemption. This is the moment of return. What was lost will be found. What was silent will sing again. What was broken will shine with glory. Not because of anything you did alone, but because you allowed me to step in. Keep believing. Keep speaking life. Keep trusting that I finish what I start. I've seen you whisper prayers into the darkness, wondering if they would ever reach me. They did. And I have not just listened, I have responded. What you have long waited for is no longer being delayed. It is being delivered. I am moving in your house in a way that you didn't expect. Not loud or dramatic, but steady, quiet, sure. Like a river carving through stone, my spirit is shaping something lasting in your home. You won't always notice it day by day, but you'll look back and realize the atmosphere has shifted. The heaviness is lifting. The tension is easing. The anger that used to rise so fast is being replaced with patience. The words that once stung are turning into healing. This is how I work, not just through miracles, but through transformation. Comment 555 if you feel this change already beginning inside of you. Why did 19,583 people suddenly become financially free last month? They all discovered a strange sentence, just 9 words long, buried in neuroscience research and once hidden by the FBI. Now they're paying off debt, traveling the world, and living in homes they never thought they could afford. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. I am also bringing light to the hidden things, the secrets, the unspoken grief, the memories tucked away behind smiles, the pain that no one else knows lives inside your house. I know, and I care too much to leave it buried. I am bringing healing not only to your present, but to your past. What you pushed aside to survive, I am reaching in to restore. I am not here to shame you. I am here to set you free. Where there has been darkness, I am pouring light. I see the patterns that have repeated in your family for generations. Cycles of brokenness, addiction, anger, silence, fear. They have tried to pass through every open door, planting themselves into each new season. But hear me, I am shutting the door now. Those patterns end with you. They will not follow your children. They will not keep growing in your house. You have stood up with trembling hands and said, "It stops here," and I have heard that declaration. Heaven has responded. Chains are breaking. You are not doing this alone. I am fighting with you and for you. My spirit is going before you into every conversation, every difficult moment, every strained interaction. You don't need to fear confrontation when I am the one guiding your words. You don't need to avoid emotion when I am the one holding your heart. You will speak with love, you will walk in wisdom, and healing will follow you like a shadow. Let me remind you of who you are. You are not weak, though you feel weary. You are not failing, though the burden feels too big. You are not forgotten, though it seems no one sees your sacrifice. You are mine. You are chosen. You are the one I have placed in this house, in this moment, for a reason. You are not here by mistake. You are not fighting alone. You are surrounded by my grace, covered by my mercy, and equipped by my spirit. Your obedience has power. Every time you chose kindness over anger, you built something. Every time you forgave when you didn't want to, you tore down a wall. Every time you prayed instead of yelling, heaven responded. You may feel like nothing changed, but I'm telling you it did. In the spirit realm, things were shifting. In the unseen, mountains were moving. Don't stop now. Keep building. Keep choosing me, even when it costs you. I am laying a foundation that cannot be shaken. There are blessings I've been holding back, not as punishment, but as protection. I've been waiting for the right time. Waiting for your heart to be ready. Waiting for your house to be able to carry the weight of what I'm about to give. And that time is now. Doors are about to open. Peace is about to settle in. Provision is on its way. Joy is returning to your rooms, not as a visitor, but as a resident. Your house will know my name. Your children will see my faithfulness. Your spouse will witness my goodness. The walls that once echoed pain will echo praise. Not because everything suddenly becomes perfect, but because I am there. And wherever I am, peace remains. Wherever I dwell, healing flows. Wherever I move, nothing stays the same. If your spirit agrees with this, comment 777 and speak this promise aloud over your household. You've asked me if I still have a purpose for your family, if it's too late to be what I called you to be. My answer is no, it's not too late. I'm not done, I'm just getting started. What you thought was the ending is only the middle, the turning point, the moment I step in and turn sorrow into strength, confusion into clarity, despair into deep, lasting joy. You have no idea how many things I've protected you from. There were attacks formed against your house that never reached your doorstep because my hand was in the way. You didn't see the enemy retreat, but I did. You didn't hear the plans fall apart, but I did. I have guarded you in ways you'll only understand later, and I will keep doing it. I am your shield. I am your refuge. I am the one who watches over your home when you sleep. So rest. Yes, truly rest. Rest in my promise. Rest in my presence. Stop rehearsing the worst-case scenario. Stop trying to solve everything on your own. Let me be your strength. Let me carry the weight. Lay it down and trust that I will not drop what you place in my hands. Your house is safer with me at the center. Worship in the waiting. Praise even when you're unsure. Trust even when the evidence hasn't shown up yet. Because faith is not just believing when it's easy. Faith is saying, I still believe, when everything around you tells you not to. That kind of faith moves me. That kind of faith unlocks heaven. And that kind of faith is what I see in you, even when you doubt yourself. But today, I need you to understand something deep in your heart. This is not just a battle of emotions, or stress, or family strain. This is spiritual. The enemy has seen what I've placed in your home, and he has tried to bring division before the promise could fully bloom, but he will not win. I have already claimed the victory. I'm not asking you to fight harder, I'm asking you to trust deeper. You've fought with all you had, you've tried every way you know how to fix things. Now I'm asking you to let me take the lead. I'm asking you to stop holding your breath. waiting for everything to fall apart, and start exhaling, knowing I'm putting it all back together. I am the Prince of Peace, and I am walking through every hallway, every corner, every heart under your roof. My peace is not a feeling, it is a force, and it is moving into your house now. Could a 9-word ritual really be your key to financially freedom? What sounds like fiction is now being confirmed by science. Harvard researchers and FBI documents point to a hidden brain center that, when activated, draws in abundance naturally. This 9-word prayer has helped over 19,000 broke people attract wealth and live a life full of abundance. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. I know there were days when the tension made you question everything. Days when love felt far away. Nights when your tears soaked the pillow and no one saw. But I saw. I held each tear as a seed. I've been watering those seeds in silence, and now the fruit of your faithfulness is about to break through. You are going to see a difference in the way your family speaks to one another, in the way they listen, in the way they love. That's not by accident, it's by my hand. Comment 999. If you're ready for that shift to begin today. This healing won't always be loud. Sometimes it will come in the form of quiet understanding, a softening of the heart. A moment of laughter that hasn't happened in so long it catches you off guard. That's me. That's how I restore, not through chaos, but through calm. Not with force, but with favor. You'll begin to feel it in the silence that no longer feels heavy, in the stillness that brings peace instead of worry. I am shifting the atmosphere in your home. There's something else you need to hear. I have not only been preparing your house, I've been preparing you. Your faith has been tested, but it has not been crushed. Your hope has been stretched, but not destroyed. Every trial you faced has been refining you, strengthening your character, sharpening your discernment. You are being shaped into someone who carries my presence with courage, humility, and authority. You are not just surviving the storm, you are coming out of it transformed. There are times when you've wondered, why me? Why was I placed in this house, with this responsibility, with these burdens? But you were not chosen by chance. I placed you exactly where you are, because I knew I could trust you to carry light into the darkness. I knew I could trust you to stand in the gap for your family. You are the intercessor, the bridge, the one who speaks my name when no one else does. And because of that, your house will see breakthrough. I am not only healing the relationships that are visible, I am going deeper. I am healing the unspoken pain, the regrets that weigh heavy in quiet moments, the disappointments that linger in the air even after apologies have been made. I see what hasn't been said. I know the thoughts that feel too raw to speak. I am bringing healing there too. Wholeness isn't just surface level, it goes all the way in. And I am restoring from the inside out. You've prayed for unity, for love, for change. And I'm telling you today, your prayers are opening doors in the spirit, doors that no man can shut. I am orchestrating conversations you never thought would happen. I am opening hearts that seemed closed. I am removing pride and replacing it with humility. I am giving you grace to speak life, where before you only felt frustration. Watch me work. Let me lead. There will be signs small at first, a look, a soft word, a moment of honesty. Don't miss them, don't dismiss them. Celebrate them, speak life over them. Thank me even for the smallest glimpses of change, because when you honor the little things, I bring more. When you water the first sprouts, I grow a full garden, and your house will be filled with the fruit of the Spirit, love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. You've asked me before, can something truly new happen here? My answer is yes. I make all things new. That includes your home. That includes the way your family relates, the way they connect, the way they grow. You're not stuck in a cycle. You're not trapped in patterns. You are being pulled into a new season, one where freedom replaces fear and restoration replaces regret. I am faithful to finish what I start, and I've only just begun. You don't need to have all the answers. You don't need to know how every detail will unfold. You just need to trust me with the next step. Speak kindness, even when you feel like holding back. Be still when the urge to argue rises up. Pray even when your words are few. These are seeds, and every seed you plant, I promise to water. You are not sowing in vain. The harvest will come. And when it does, it will be pressed down, shaken together, and running over. If your heart is still holding on, even if it's by a thread, comment 1010 to mark this moment of faith. You don't have to be perfect to receive this. You don't have to have it all together. I didn't choose you because you were flawless. I chose you because your heart said yes. Because even in the struggle, you kept looking for me. And now, I'm not just visiting. I'm staying. I'm dwelling. I'm building something in your home that cannot be torn down by winds or waves. And to those who feel like they've failed, who think it's too late to fix things, I want you to know this. Nothing is too far gone for me. Not one relationship, not one situation, not one heart. I am the God who brings dead things back to life. I am the one who speaks into dry bones and calls them to rise. I am not finished. I am not leaving. And I am not giving up on your house. I never looked at the broken pieces of your family and turned away. I never once gave up on the beauty I knew I would bring out of the ashes. What looks shattered to you still holds promise to me. And I'm rebuilding something stronger than what was lost. There's been a fight for your home, for your relationships, for your peace, and it hasn't been by chance. The enemy doesn't fight what isn't a threat. He's been trying to stir confusion, keep tension alive, and convince you that love has faded. But the real reason he's been fighting so hard is because of the blessing I've hidden inside your walls. Your house carries something holy. Your house carries legacy, and I will not let that go unnoticed or unfulfilled. What do brain surgeons and billionaires know that you don't? This 9-word money code, once reserved for elites, is now being shared with everyday people, and the results are mind-boggling. Cash windfalls, clear debt, and lifelong stress gone. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You've walked around with questions you were afraid to say out loud. What if nothing changes? What if I'm the only one trying? What if I missed my chance? Let me answer each one clearly. I am the God who changes everything in my perfect timing. I am the one who rewards even one faithful heart. And no, you have not missed anything. You are right on time for what I'm about to do. Comment 1212 if your heart knows there's something new coming into your home. I know how long you've waited. I know how hard it's been to keep forgiving, to keep showing up with love, to keep believing when you've seen so little change. But I've been working even when you didn't see it. I've been preparing hearts. I've been tearing down pride. I've been moving behind closed doors, in the quiet, in the stillness. My plans are never rushed. They are steady. They are sure. And what I begin, I complete. Your house is going to experience something sacred. A wave of my spirit will move through it like fresh wind. You won't need to force it or control it. You'll just notice that arguments lose their fire. Coldness melts into compassion. Distance closes into understanding. This is what I do. I restore what people give up on. I return what was stolen. I redeem what was used to harm you. I bring beauty from the very place pain once lived. It's not just the relationships I'm healing, it's also the memories. I'm going back to the places in your story where pain entered, where words were spoken that wounded you deeply, where silence screamed louder than comfort. I am healing that too. I am not just fixing the surface. I am touching the roots. I'm going back so I can bring you forward fully healed, not just patched up, whole. You may feel like you're walking through this alone, but I need you to hear me clearly. You are not alone. I am with you in every moment. I am near when the house is quiet and heavy. I am close when your heart breaks behind closed doors. I walk with you when you're trying to hold peace together with tired hands, and I fight for you when you feel like giving up. I am holding your house in my hands. The love you're hoping to feel again, it's coming back. Not as a copy of what used to be, but as something deeper, stronger, refined by fire. What you thought had faded will burn again with new purpose. I am not finished writing your family's story. There are chapters left, beautiful ones, full of healing, joy, and connection. Don't close the book too soon. Let me turn the page. I'm calling you to be the carrier of peace, not because you're responsible for everyone else's healing, but because peace begins with one heart surrendered to me. Let that be yours. Start your mornings in prayer. Play worship in your home. Fill the rooms with my name. Let your house become a place where darkness feels unwelcome and my spirit feels at home. It doesn't take perfection, it takes my presence. And my presence will dwell where it is invited. There will be moments when healing looks like silence, when no words are needed, just presence, just grace. Don't rush these moments. Don't demand perfection too soon. Trust the slow work of love. Trust the way I bring change gently. Over time, like a potter with clay, I'm shaping hearts. I'm reshaping your home into a place where laughter will echo louder than pain ever did. Some of you are wondering if your children will ever come back to me. I hear your cries. I see your worry. Let me remind you, I love them even more than you do. I have not turned away from them. I am chasing them down with goodness. I am placing reminders in their path. I am speaking to them when you cannot. Keep praying. Keep trusting. Their story is not over, and I will not stop pursuing their hearts. If you've been holding on with weary hands, comment 1515 to declare that you're still believing for your house. This season will not look like the last. The atmosphere of your home is changing. You will begin to feel the weight lift, not because the problems are instantly solved, but because my peace is becoming your anchor. You will speak differently. You will love more freely. You will listen with patience, not by your own strength, but by my spirit working in you. Let go of trying to manage everyone's emotions. Let go of trying to keep everything perfect. That's not your job. Your role is to trust me, to invite me in, to keep speaking life, and to believe that I am working all things together, even the broken ones, even the ones you can't understand yet. Your house is not forgotten. It is favored, it is covered, and it is being transformed. This is not the end of your story. This is where things begin to turn, where love begins to rebuild, where healing takes root, where joy returns, not as a visitor, but as a permanent guest. You will say with confidence, "The Lord was here, and He made everything new." But listen closely. My child, this is not the end. You are not stuck. I am not finished. And what I've promised, I will surely bring to pass. There is something sacred happening that your eyes may not yet see. Just as seeds grow in silence beneath the soil, My work in your house is rising, hidden but alive. You've been faithful in the waiting. You've kept praying, even when it felt quiet. You've kept believing, even with trembling hands. And now, I am watering what you planted with tears. The harvest is coming, and it's not just for one area of your life, it's for your entire house. Why is the government desperate to hide this 9-word prayer? A shocking FBI leak has just revealed a simple 9-word prayer, now letting everyday people erase debt and attract unstoppable wealth. Verified by leading scientists and supported by Harvard research, this at-home ritual is turning financial stress into a life of luxury. Dream homes, new cars, luxurious vacations, it's all within reach. But the government could take down this secret any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I want you to start expecting me. Expect my spirit to settle in your rooms. Expect joy to rise where grief used to live. Expect restoration in places you thought were permanently broken. Expect healing in conversations that have been hard for years. I work in moments, yes, but I also work in movements, and I am moving in your home right now. Comment 1717. If your faith is ready for this move of God in your house, your obedience has invited me in. Every time you chose peace when you could have chosen anger, every time you prayed instead of walking away, every time you forgave before someone apologized, you were building something, and I saw it. Even when no one else noticed, I did. That unseen obedience has created space for my glory to dwell. That quiet faith has built an altar in your home, and I am now pouring fire upon it. Some of you feel exhausted, not just physically, but emotionally. You've been trying to keep everything together, trying to be the strength for everyone else, while quietly crumbling inside. I see that, and I want you to know, you do not have to carry this alone anymore. You were never meant to. I am stepping in now not to give you more pressure, but to lift it off of you. You are not the fixer. I am, and I will hold your home together with a strength that never runs out. Let me speak directly to that fear you've carried. What if it all falls apart again? Child, I am the God who holds things together not by chance, not with thread, but with my word. When I say something will stand, it stands, and your house, which has stood through storms, confusion, and heartbreak, will now stand in peace, in truth, and in purpose. You've survived the shaking. Now get ready for the settling. I am making your house a place of safety again, not just physically, but emotionally and spiritually. A place where hearts can heal, where honesty is welcomed, where grace is present even in hard moments. I am making it a place where my presence is not a rare visitor, but a constant companion. You've welcomed me in, and I'm not leaving. You will start to notice something. The arguments that used to escalate will quiet. The coldness that used to linger will begin to melt. Where there was stress, there will be stillness. It won't be magic, it will be me. Healing doesn't always look like fireworks. Sometimes it looks like a peaceful meal, a conversation without blame, a shared laugh after weeks of silence. Don't overlook these things. They are signs that I am here. There are gifts hidden inside the people in your house, gifts you haven't fully seen yet. I'm stirring those up. I'm calling forth the creativity, the compassion, the leadership, the tenderness, the strength. Your family is not a mistake. It was my design, and I am unlocking the potential in each person under your roof. Even the ones who seem far from me right now, I am working in them. Quietly but surely. Keep praying, keep speaking life, keep trusting. Your children, even if they are grown, are still under my care. Your spouse, even if their heart feels distant, is still within my reach. I do not abandon people halfway through the story. I pursue them. I draw them. I call them by name. And I have not stopped speaking to the hearts in your house. Even in silence I speak. Even in rebellion I reach. No one is beyond my love. If you're still holding on, even when things haven't made sense, that faith is not in vain. That faith is why breakthrough is coming. Not because of your perfection, but because of your persistence. You've refused to stop believing, and now I'm responding. I honor faith like yours. I reward trust like yours. And I'm moving now because your heart stayed open when it would have been easier to shut down. It's time to open your mouth again. Speak what you want to see. Declare my word in your home. Say it out loud. Peace lives here. Joy returns here. Healing happens here. You don't have to see it yet to speak it. Faith declares things before they appear. And as you do, you partner with me in bringing heaven to your house. Angels are already dispatched. My spirit is already moving. The moment you speak life, you give power to the promise. Let the atmosphere change. Let my name be lifted. Let forgiveness flow. Let grace be louder than the past. I'm building something new in your family. A new rhythm, a new level of trust, a new bond that won't break under pressure. You've seen the damage, but now you'll see the difference. You've experienced the pain, but now you'll live in the purpose. You are the beginning of a new pattern. You are the one I've chosen to turn the tide. Because of your faith, your house will be different. It will be filled with laughter again, with prayer again, with warmth again, with love that doesn't come and go but stays. This is not a temporary shift. This is lasting. Because I am doing it, and what I do remains. Every silent prayer you prayed when the noise around you was too much, and I want you to know I was there for every moment of it. You were never alone in the pressure. I was sitting with you in the pain, and now I'm rising up to bring peace that no one else could give. You've made space for me. Even when everything felt chaotic, you made room for my voice in your heart. You could have let bitterness settle in. You could have walked away. But instead, you kept hoping. You kept whispering, God, please fix this. That simple prayer has moved mountains you cannot yet see. I'm answering you in layers. I'm restoring piece by piece. And the work I started in your home will not be left unfinished. Is it possible to attract money by simply speaking some miraculous words? This 9-word script, verified by Harvard and 6 neuroscience labs, proves you absolutely can. People are using it from their couch and reporting unexpected bank deposits, cleared debts, and upgraded lives. It takes less than 30 seconds. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. What I'm doing in your house isn't temporary. I'm not just showing up to help for a moment. I'm setting up a dwelling place. I'm claiming your home as a place where my spirit will always be welcome. Where worship won't just be in music, but in the way you speak, the way you love, the way you forgive, the way you hold each other through hard things. I'm raising the standard in your home, and it's not because you're being punished, it's because you're being prepared for something greater. Comment Amen if you believe your home is being prepared for more than just survival. This next season won't be marked by what broke you, it will be marked by what built you. I'm giving you wisdom for your house, the kind that doesn't come from books or opinions, but straight from my heart. You'll start to see solutions where there was only confusion. You'll know when to speak and when to be still. You'll feel peace in situations that used to shake you. Because I'm forming a deep strength in your spirit, and it's not going to fade. And I want you to pay attention to something important. What you say in your home matters. Words are not just sound, they shape the space around you. Speak life, bless the people under your roof. Even when it's hard, especially when it's hard. Say what I say, not what the world says. Call your home blessed. Call your family protected. Call your future restored. Your words carry weight, and I've given you authority to shift the atmosphere through them. You've been waiting for a sign that things are changing. Let me be clear, this is it. The heaviness you've felt lately isn't a sign that you're losing. It's pressure before the release, the weight before the breakthrough, the tension before the turn. Don't give up now. The walls you've prayed around are shaking. The hard hearts you've cried over are softening. The breakthrough you thought was delayed is actually arriving right on time. Let me remind you again, I'm not limited by what limits you. I'm not bound by time. I'm not intimidated by dysfunction. I don't look at your family and see problems. I see purpose. I see promise. I see what can be when you trust me fully. You don't have to pretend it's all okay for me to move. Be honest. Be real. I already know it all, and I still choose to dwell with you. There are blessings on the way that will come quietly. A new peace in your home that doesn't shout but settles. A deeper connection in relationships that once felt distant. Don't miss the beauty of these small beginnings. Don't wait for something big to give thanks. I do some of my greatest work in the unnoticed places, in quiet breakthroughs, in slow healings, in the steady return of joy. Your obedience is opening doors you didn't know were locked. Your faith is making space for miracles. Your surrender is drawing my hand close. You've given me your worries, and now I'm giving you my peace. A peace that doesn't rely on everything being perfect. A peace that holds you even when life feels uncertain. A peace that will become the very air your family breathes. If you feel that promise stirring inside of you, comment 1111 to agree with the shift happening in your house. Your house is about to feel different, not just for you, but for everyone who enters. People will come in and sense peace they can't explain. They'll feel safety without knowing why. It won't be because of decor or quietness. It will be because my presence is resting there, because you've invited me in, because you've trusted me enough to give me space. And I will honor that trust by transforming your home into a place of healing. There will be days where things still feel hard, but those days won't have the final word. You'll have what you need to keep going, to keep loving, to keep building. I will strengthen you in those moments. I will remind you that nothing done in love is ever wasted. Every small act of faith, every quiet choice to forgive, every time you choose to speak gently instead of harshly, those things are not overlooked. They are seen, they are seeds, and they will grow. I am writing a new story in your home, one that doesn't erase the pain of the past, but transforms it. I'm not asking you to forget what you've been through. I'm asking you to believe that even that can be redeemed. Nothing in your house is too broken. No one in your house is too far gone. My grace is deeper than every failure. My mercy is wider than every mistake. I'm doing a new thing, and it begins right here, right now, in your home. Hold on to this. What's coming is better than what was lost. What I restore will be stronger than what was broken. What I heal will carry more purpose than the pain ever did. Your house is my project now, and I never leave anything half-built that has not been wasted. I've been watching, not from a distance but close right beside you, holding you through every night you couldn't sleep, whispering peace into your heart when all you heard around you was tension. I have been here, and I am still here. What I'm doing in your house is not just for you, it's for the generations after you. The choices you're making today, The faith you're showing, the obedience in the unseen places, it's planting something eternal. You are breaking patterns that tried to repeat themselves. You are choosing me when it would have been easier to follow fear. Because of that, your children will walk in peace. Your grandchildren will know my name. You are building something that will last. There are things I'm protecting your family from that you will never see. That accident that didn't happen, that argument that was suddenly interrupted, that moment of darkness that lifted for no reason, those were not accidents. That was me. I have placed a covering over your home, a protection that the enemy cannot cross. You've asked me to watch over your family, and I've honored that request. My hand is on your house. No harm will prosper here. Comment 222 if you believe your home is being covered by God's protection right now. What if everything you've been taught about money is a lie? A hidden 9-word prayer buried in a classified FBI report is now helping thousands attract wealth without lifting a finger. Scientists say it activates a 150-million-year-old part of your brain that controls abundance. Harvard-backed, lab-tested, life-changing, but the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I know it hasn't been easy. I know you've questioned me. You've wondered why things had to go the way they did, why the breakthrough felt delayed, why you've had to keep praying for the same people over and over. Let me tell you why, because I've been preparing not just the outcome, but the foundation. I didn't want to fix only the surface. I wanted to heal the root. That takes time. That takes surrender. And now, the time has come. You'll begin to notice it soon. A softness returning where there was only hardness. A new level of understanding between people who once couldn't speak without pain. A return of laughter where silence had taken over. It may not be loud or obvious, but it will be real. Don't miss these small signs. They are the beginning of something big. I am restoring love where it was fading. I am returning peace where it was stolen. I am healing wounds that have been hidden for too long. And for those moments where guilt creeps in when you think you didn't do enough, say enough, love enough. I want you to hear this clearly. I am not holding your failures over you. I am not tallying your mistakes. I am not measuring your worth by how perfectly you managed things. I see your heart. I see the way you've tried, the way you've held it together when you were breaking inside, and I am proud of you. I'm proud of your fight. I'm proud of your faith. Now, let me carry the rest. Let me hold what's too heavy for you. Lay down the guilt, the pressure, the fear. There is no condemnation here. Only grace. Only mercy. Only arms wide enough to carry everything you've been holding alone. I am restoring not just your home, but your heart. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. You are not failing. You are growing. There's a shift happening even now. In the way you think, in the way you speak, in the way you hope. That shift is me. I'm preparing your heart for what I'm bringing to your house. You will need that strength. You will need that renewed mind. Because what's coming is going to require a deeper trust, a bolder faith, a greater love, and you will have it, because I will give it. I'm going to use your story to bring others hope. Your house will become a place where people feel safe enough to heal, where others will find encouragement in the peace you fought for, where others will feel me because my presence will linger in every room. You've been asking for change. What I'm bringing is more than change, it's transformation. Comment 777 if you receive the fullness of this transformation in your house. There are gifts in your family that haven't even been unwrapped yet. Call them forth, speak them out. Declare over your children who they are in me. Declare over your marriage what I have joined together. Declare over yourself that you are chosen, equipped, and held by me. Stop repeating what the enemy wants you to believe. Speak my word. Speak my promise. And watch as the atmosphere obeys the voice of truth. I want to remind you of something. My timing is perfect, even when it feels late, even when everything in you wants to rush the process. I see the whole picture. I know what needs to be healed before new things can grow. And I will not rush your healing, because I care more about your wholeness than your hurry. You can trust me. I am not slow, I am strategic.